Hi everyone, and welcome back to another product review on my channel. Today's video is all about Light Elegance, and we're going to take a look at their new Summer 2021 Color, Glitter, and P+ collections called Dreaming in Color. So if this interests you, just keep on watching. So we have a lot to cover in this video. I'm going to be showing you the color gels, glitter gels, and the P+ in the colors and the glitters as well. And I'm going to do some color comparisons in this video. So we've got a lot of information to cover. So the first color we're going to look at is called Power Nap. And Power Nap is a really nice neutral color. It's like a peachy nude color. And I'm going to put these on top of the swatch stick so you get a sense of how they would apply on top of a nail. The color gels are a little bit thicker in viscosity than the P+, so I am putting a very thin layer on, curing, and you'll see me put a second layer on as well. This has got hints of peach in here, but it's a really nice neutral color. So for those clients that you may have that just like a subtle color, this one would be perfect. And you can see here as I'm applying the second layer, you get a full opaque coverage, which is really nice, especially with lighter colors. And this is after 2 thin layers, full opaque coverage, you can't see through it, and it goes really nice with a lighter skin tone like myself. And I actually really like this. Sometimes we just don't want those really bright summertime in your face colors, so I like that there's a softer color in this collection. So let's take a look at Power Nap in the P+ formula, which is a thinner viscosity, and the P+ is a soak off. The color gels are hard gels which you have to file off. So this is going on the swatch stick quite sheer. Swatch stick, did I say that right? Swatch stick. Sounds like my false teeth are loose and I can't talk. I don't have false teeth. So this is the second layer, and you get a nice coverage with the second layer, but it is a little see-through. Now I think when you're putting it on top of a nail, which has got an opaque background, you're not going to see the shadowing in this color as much as you do on a clear swatch stick. So man, I'm going to have a hard time with that today, swatch stick. Okay, let's do some color comparisons. Ugly Duckling number 149 is super close, maybe a tad more pink undertone. Sheer Veil from Magic Gel's a little bit darker. Pink Tutu, that one's really close too, but I'm seeing more of a peach tone there. Mother's Memories P+ is darker, and we have Melted Beige, which is my favorite beige. It's got more of a gray undertone. Ugly Duckling number 150, again, doesn't really compare. So the next color is called Fuchsia Fantasy. And this color is gorgeous. Beautiful fuchsia color with very fine flecks of glitter in here. And it was so easy to apply. I actually used the P+ on a client of mine yesterday, and it turned out amazing. It looked really good on her skin tone, and that really soft, fine shimmer that's in this color just really adds to the pink. So as you can see here, I'm putting this layer on really thin just so you can get an idea of what the color is really like. And with this second layer, you get a really, really nice opaque coverage. I'm really impressed with this color. I'm impressed with how pretty this pink is and how easy this was to apply. And after 2 thin layers cured for 30 seconds each layer, this is what it looks like. Very, very pretty. I think this is a color that's going to go great on any skin tone, and it's a beautiful summer color. It is a brighter color, but not too bright. So this is the P+, a thinner viscosity. As all P+, you're going to notice that the viscosity is quite thin. This one's going on a little bit more sheer, but like I said, when I used this on my client, I had no issues whatsoever because the nail itself has that opaque background, so you're not going to get that shadowing. And I know I'm repeating myself, but the second layer here goes on really nice, and you can see that it covers beautifully. And this is the P plus after 2 layers. Yeah, look, it's very opaque, looks gorgeous. This color puts a smile on my face. This one makes me happy. I'm really glad that they put this color in the collection as well. So let's compare this Fuchsia Fantasy to other colors I have. Number 147 from Ugly Duckling has got more of a blue base to it. En Vogue Chambord is darker, doesn't compare. Language of Love, that one is super close. It's a little bit darker and it's a cream color. Ugly Duckling number 125 is more rose. Sassy Squatch is close, but it does have that kind of pearlized blue undertone to it. The next color is Counting Coral Sheep, and this is a really pretty coral color. I would say it's a little bit more on the orange coral than a pink coral, but let's swatch it out. I might change my mind here. So yeah, I would say this is more on the orange coral than a pink coral. It goes on really nice in one layer. And I didn't put 2 layers on this swatch stick because it did cover so nicely in one coat, so no sense wasting product. But this is gorgeous. This is another beautiful summertime color, a beautiful coral. I really like this one, and it's a good thing I'm into corals this year because this one is right up my alley. So let's take a look at Counting Coral Sheep in the P Plus formula. And this one surprised me. It's quite pigmented. Even after the first layer, it went on more opaque than I thought it would. And this is the second layer I'm putting on, and it is covering so beautifully. I am really impressed with this P Plus formula. It goes on really nice, smooth. It doesn't shadow that much, and once you put that top coat on, you don't even notice if there is any shadowing. Gorgeous, gorgeous summer color, and for those clients that would rather have a soak-off product on their nails, this is perfect for that. And it goes nice with my skin tone too. Okay, on to the color comparisons. Dragon Fruit from Light Elegance. That one's super close, but Dragon Fruit has got a pearlized finish to it. Ugly Duckling number 002 is more orange. Sahara Sunset from Light Elegance is more orange. I Melt For You is super close, but it's a little bit more on the red side. Summer Punch from En Vogue is a little bit darker. And that's all I have to compare with this color. So let's move on to Sandman Tan. There's another tongue twister. This is a tan color. It's kind of a taupey tan, I would say, because it's, I don't know, this one's pretty. This one's a little bit darker than Power Nap, which is the first color we saw. Goes on really, really nice in one thin layer. And I wanted to show you what it looks like with putting the second layer on, so you get a really nice opaque coverage, and you don't need a lot of product either, which I really like. These color gels are very pigmented, even the lighter colors, so I am quite impressed. So this is after 2 layers, very, very pretty. And again, for those clients that just want a soft, neutral toned color for summertime, not everyone likes those bright, bold colors. So this is nice to have a couple of softer, neutral colors in this collection. Okay, let's take a look at the P Plus formula. This one went on quite sheer in the first layer, but let's give this one a a chance here. Let's see what it's like. Might help if I had a little bit more on my brush. So the first layer went on better than I expected. This is the second layer, and I'm getting a full opaque coverage, you guys. I am super excited about that. Oh, the simple joys in life, hey? And one last look at Sandman Tan after it's been cured. Very pretty. Opaque coverage. I'm repeating myself. Very, very nice, soft, neutral color. You could wear this spring, summertime, even wear it in the winter time if you want. I have clients that love these neutral colors in the winter. Okay, let's compare this to some colors I have in my collection. Sure Thing is super close. Nude with Attitude is a little bit more, it's lighter. Utter Perfection has got more of a gray undertone to it, so it doesn't compare. Simply Paint Nude is lighter, doesn't compare. And Afternoon Tea, that the P Plus formula, very similar. First Base is close, but First Base has a shimmer to it. And Melted Beige, I like to always compare Melted Beige to any neutral colors, doesn't compare. Number 150 from Ugly Duckling, yeah, it doesn't compare. Okay, let's move on to Dream On. And Dream On is this really pretty pink color. It's got a purple undertone to it, but also a rose tone, I found. So it's kind of a rosy, purpley pink color. Again, very pigmented, 2 thin layers, you get an opaque coverage, super, super pretty. And here I wanted to show you the second layer I put on. It didn't really need a second layer, but I thought I would see what it would look like, and it just covered up any little tiny bit of shadowing there may have been. Thin layers. This is such a superior product. I am so impressed with this collection so far. What I really like about this pink is that it's not an in-your-face pink, really, really bright. So if you have clients that the neutrals are a little bit too blah for them, then a pink might be a good option. So let's take a look at the P+. And with the first layer, this one went on more opaque than I thought it would. There's more pigment in this color than I thought there was going to be. And I don't have a whole lot on my brush, so it is looking a little see-through. But as you can see, when I add a little bit more to my brush, you get a really nice coverage. And this is the second layer that's going on, and opaqueness, you guys. Being a lighter pink, which you guys know I struggle with, this went on so nice with the second coat. So I'm even more super duper impressed. Gorgeous. So here it is, Dream On in the P+ formula. So gorgeous. It's not a bright in-your-face pink, but a really nice, soft, medium pink. Beautiful. Okay, let's compare Dream On with Sweet Cream Buttercream. That's super close, but Dream On's got a little bit more of a blue base to it. Passion Pink from Magic Gel doesn't compare. Tropical Lilac, why do I even have that in there? Ugly Duckling Color Gel number 6. More purple. Ugly Duckling Gel Polish 124 is more of a rose color. The color gel from Ugly Duckling number 7 is a little bit deeper. On Vogue's Cha 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 is a deeper color as well. So let's move on to Night Terror Teal. And Night Terror Teal, there's another tongue twister. Night Terror Teal is, I would say, a medium, kind of a turquoise color. I always like to compare these colors to grade A buttercream to see which end of this color spectrum that these colors go on. So this color goes on really, really nice. It's very opaque. I've got a very thin layer on here, and it's covering the swatch stick really nicely. And my second layer, it's going on even better. Now, I wouldn't call this a teal color, but more of a turquoise, because I am seeing some blue undertones to it. So I would say it's like a medium turquoise. Very, very pretty. And again, it is a lighter color, but it's going on really nicely, so there's no shadowing or streaking with this color. And yeah, it goes nice with my skin tone. I don't know if I would wear this color on all 10 nails, but definitely an accent nail or ombre with a different color for sure. So let's take a look at the P+ and see how this applies to the swatch stick. Obviously, it is going to go on a little bit more sheer because it is a thinner viscosity, but I have to say I was quite impressed with how this did apply, and it was easy to apply to not get it to streak or shadow. So as you can see here, the second coat, I'm putting very, very little on, and I'm getting a full opaque coverage. So again, a very pigmented color. Okay, let's take one last look at the P+ formula. Gorgeous, just an absolutely stunning turquoise green color. So let's compare this to grade A, and it is definitely darker than grade A. Ugly Duckling Color Gel number 18 is lighter. We have Fusion Vitamin C, that's lighter. Ugly Duckling Gel Polish number 173 is close, but a little bit lighter. Caribbean Teal from Magic Gel is lighter. Lucky Horseshoe Buttercream, that doesn't really compare. Then we have Pool Party, that's a little bit closer, but a little bit lighter. Palm Breeze from On Vogue is a little bit closer, but not quite. Buttercream Citrus Bloom from Light Elegance, that's more of a green. And that's all I have to compare. So let's take a look at the glitter collections in the hard gel and the P+ formula. The first one we're going to take a look at is called Pinch Me Pink, and this is a fuchsia-like pink color with matte glitter in here, and I am going to swatch these on the inside of the swatch stick. It's just easier for me. This is, I would say, all matte glitter, so it's a matte pink glitter. There's also very fine flecks of shiny pink glitter in here, and the ratio of the shiny glitter to the matte glitter, well, there's way more matte glitter. There's just very few shiny pink glitter in here. I'm actually wearing it on my my ring finger right now, and it's fuchsia pink and it's very shiny, and I don't think the camera's picking this up. Yeah, it's not. You can barely see the really bright shiny pink glitters in here, but it's way more prettier in real life than it is on camera. Okay, let's take a look at the P Plus formula. And this one goes on about the same as the hard gel did, I found. So not really much of a difference in application. And I think this glitter in the P Plus formula and hard gel formula would look best over top of a color. I've got it over top of the Fuchsia Fantasy and it looks stunning. And this is after 2 thin layers. You do get a nice opaque look, but I think you're better off putting a color underneath, and then you're not going to bulk your nail out. Okay, let's compare this to Light Elegance Fruit Snack, which is the same color but a little bit more of the orangey bronze glitters in here. Fusion's Beach Hair Don't Care is a little bit, it's different. Beamy's Miami is completely different, and it's also more like a leaf gel. So that's all I have to compare to. So let's take a look at Tangerine Dream, which is a tangerine orange glitter gel. I'm not sure this is my favorite, but let's just take a look at this before we judge it. It's actually going on really nicely, you guys. It's almost got that leaf-like gel feel with the silver glitter in here, but it's not. It's in a clear base. It's definitely a full-on glitter gel. And this is what Tangerine Dream looks like after 2 layers. Definitely a glitter gel you would want to put over top of a color. Again, not my favorite color. I'm not really an orange girl. I do like my corals, but not so much orange. So let's take a look at the P Plus and see how that swatches. This one actually went on really nice and smooth, and I think putting this glitter gel over top of a color would just make whatever color you put underneath, a coral or an orange, this is going to make it pop. And this is not a chunky glitter, so you being a P Plus formula where you put it on top of a nail, it's not going to bulk the nail out or be really chunky, so that is quite nice too. Yeah, putting this over top of a coral would look stunning. Okay, let's compare this to En Vogue Sweet Thing. Yeah, no, not really. Be in Your Bonnet from Light Elegance. You have no idea why I'm even showing this. It's not even close. Orange Crush, no. Fusion's Glow, nope. Light Elegance Nice Melons, that's kind of in the same family but darker. And Beamy's Zest is more orange, so nothing really comparable. Let's take a look at Sleepy Time. Sleepy Time, it looks sleepy. It is kind of a white or like a cream colored and nude glitter with flecks of orange in there. This one's really different. This kind of reminds me of Oopsie Daisy glitter gel from Light Elegance, but this one's got the gold or the orange flecks of glitter in here, so we'll see what this compares in a moment. But this is actually quite pretty. Put this over top of a nude or some sort of neutral color, and this is really stunning if you want a soft color with a pop of orange in there or coral in there. So let's take a look at the P Plus, and I am putting this on the outside just to switch it up a little. And I find with the finer chunks of glitter in here that it doesn't bulk out the nail or make it too difficult to work with. But let's see after the second coat. It does look a little bit lumpy and bumpy, but when you put the top coat on top of this type of a fine glitter, tip your finger upside down and then you'll have the top coat just sort of pool over top of all the glitters and make it nice and smooth. This is also a really nice glitter gel that you can put over top of a color. In fact, I would recommend that. So let's compare this to a couple of coconuts, which is the same kind of consistency with the neutral colored glitters in there, but it doesn't compare. Fusion's Cool Breeze, which is super similar. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. That's pretty close. En Vogue Sweet Thing. It's got more of iridescent gold glitter in there. Be in Your Bonnet. Why do I keep showing this color? It doesn't compare. So let's move on to Restful Rose. That is not a tongue twister, but apparently it is for me. Restful Rose. And this is a really pretty rose colored glitter. It's not a rose gold, but a rose colored glitter. This one's actually very stunning in person. It goes on so nice in one thin layer. Well, it really does. Just don't pay attention to how I'm applying it to the swatch stick. It really does go on quite nicely. I think you'll find that this glitter will pop more with a color underneath. But let's put a second layer on and see what it looks like once it's built up a little bit. Okay, and here's Restful Rose after 2 thin layers, and it built up quite nicely with 2 layers. This one's really, really pretty. It almost looks like it's got some white glitter in here, but I think it's just a shade of rose that's a little bit lighter. So let's take a look at the P+, and am I putting this on top or underneath? I'm putting it underneath. Oh my gosh, I need to get my eyes checked. So yeah, let's just wait and see what it looks like after 2 thin layers. Okay, so I'm getting more of a opaque coverage with the second layer, which is nice, but I still would put a color underneath this glitter gel if you want the glitter just to pop. I don't think this is a glitter gel that can be used on its own unless you're doing a glitter fade or something like that, or adding some chunkier glitters in there. Okay, let's compare this to Peach Blossom from Magic Gel, which doesn't really compare at all. Shake Your Salt Shaker from Light Elegance. It's got the same colors in there, but it is different. Cheers from Down Under has the same color of rose-colored glitters in there. Thunderstruck, that one is similar, but with some gold flecks of glitter. Smooch from En Vogue doesn't compare. And Betty Davis, that one is close, it's just more dense of a glitter gel. Ugly Duckling number 45, their color gels, that's super close. So let's move on to Deja Blue. This one is super pretty. It's got some turquoise and teals and purples, or is that blue? Iridescent lavenders, some medium-sized chunks of glitter, some very fine chunks of glitter, and when you mix it up and you get all these colors or glitters mixed together, this one is gorgeous. Now, even after the second layer of glitter gel, I would put this over top of a color. So this, I think, would pair up really nicely with Night Terror Teal. I think that's what that one was called. This one is stunning. I love the purple glitters that are in here. The iridescent purple. This is stunning. Okay, let's see how the P+ applies. This one actually went on quite nicely. It is quite see-through. It's not a glitter gel that is very chunky and dense, so you would have to build this up, and being a P+ formula, a thinner viscosity, I would put this over top of a color. Okay, so here's Deja Blue after 2 layers. And yes, definitely a glitter gel that you would put over top of a color, or you could use this as a glitter fade and put some chunkier glitters with this. So let's compare this to Light Elegance Gaudy But Gorgeous, kind of in the same family, but darker, so is this one. Fusion's Take a Dip, that's quite similar, but Fusion's is a little bit more dense, and that's all I had to share with you. So let's take a look at In My Happy Place. This one surprised me. I thought it was going to be a little bit more purple, and it's kind of a periwinkle, lavender, lilac kind of color. A lot of iridescent glitters in here. This one's actually very pretty. You could put this over top of any shade of purple, a blue, a periwinkle. This one is gorgeous. Even kind of goes with what I'm wearing here, which is the new fad that's out, the Aurora Borealis nails. Okay, let's take a look at the P+ formula. This one went on quite nicely. I like how the glitters just sort of seem to cling to the swatch stick. So putting it on top of a color, I know that these glitters are just going to cling to it and kind of melt as you spread the glitter out. It's quite nice. A very soft glitter gel, a sheer glitter gel, but one that you can obviously stick any kind of purple or light blue underneath. So I didn't have any glitter to compare that to, so let's just jump right into the recap portion of this video. What do I think of this collection, summer collection as a whole? I think there's some colors that are missing in this collection. As I'm looking at the view that you're seeing here, I don't think we needed 2 nude or neutral colors. I would have liked to have seen maybe more of a blue or a purple put in this collection. However, there are some neutral colors for those people that love the soft, subtle look, and then there's some brighter colors for those people that like the more bold, in-your-face type colors. So I think this is a collection that's good for both. The color collection, yeah, they could have added maybe one more color, like a blue or a purple. The glitters, I'm a little underwhelmed with the glitters. I do like the Deja Blue glitter gel. That one was so super pretty. And believe it or not, I really like the Pinch Me Pink glitter gel, with the matte pink glitter in there. That was quite different and unique with the pop of fuchsia shiny glitters in there. I really liked that. So I don't know, for me, I think glitters, and this is just my opinion, I like my glitters to be pop, bam, in your face, like, wow, look at me, I've got blingy nails. That's, and especially for summer, that's kind of what I like to see in glitters, and this glitter collection just doesn't do that for me. Now, having said that, there are those people out there that really love the soft, subtle looks, and Light Elegance is known for their soft, subtle spring colors, and then summertime they're a little bit more vibrant. This year they went on the little bit more dreamy, subdued side, I guess, with Dreaming in Color, perfectly named. So what do you guys think of this collection? I've seen some comments on social media, but I want to know what you guys think. What's your honest opinion on these colors? Do you have a favorite color in the collection? Is this a collection you're going to pick up, or are you going to pick up one or two colors? And that is it for this video. As always, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to go over to my Instagram and follow me on my Instagram page at Auralite Nails, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys!